Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Jersey Wednesday. This is week 35, and it is the last week of defunct NHL teams because we got the last team left. It's the Arizona Coyotes. And a couple things I want to talk about before we get into it. I wanted to use this logo because we actually haven't seen it in a while. We've seen the Kachina a lot, and I think this logo is underrated. I think this is a solid logo. And another reason is that, well, not another reason I'm using it, another thing about the logo is that obviously I've made it two-tone because I love making two-tone jerseys. So, let's just get into it. Gotta get to our logo. Turn those off, bring this in here. Let's make it a bit bigger. Come on. Center, please. Come on. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look good. Let's go like that. Man, it still looks really low. There we go. That's better. Let's get our C in here. I believe this has an Arizona font. It should. Does it not really? Huh. So this font pack is old. Rangers, sure. I don't know. Let's make it bigger, and yeah, we're just gonna leave it as this maroon color because it's gonna be a two-tone jersey. Oh, you know what I could do actually? We could add 2 strokes. Actually, we don't even need to. We just need an inside stroke, I think. Actually, no, I think we do. Okay, these gotta be bigger. Whoops, didn't mean to hit enter. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. So now it's at least layered and it's not just like a blank C. There we go, I think that'll be good. Yeah, that looks good, okay. Let's get out of that, let's go to our torso. So, what do we want to do for the striping here? Excuse me. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Okay. What do I want to do with this? Why is that a star? Why did that happen? Okay. So I have a weird idea, and we're gonna try it and see how it goes. Okay, let's start by doing that. And now we're gonna grab this logo, except we're just gonna fill it all with black. So we got our paw print. Oh god, it's impossible to see. And what happens if we just like line these in here like this? If this doesn't look good, I might try it in the collar instead. But let's try it out, why not? Okay, so how does that look? I think I'll do it on the collar. I don't really like it on the torso, I don't think. So we're gonna do that. I'll just get rid of all these. Okay. Let's just keep the torso like this for now. Pretty simple, but that's kind of... Whoops. It's kind of how a lot of two-tone jerseys go. Not saying they have to be simple, but I do kind of think that they look better if they are more times than not. Let's go ahead and get our number on here, which is going to be 97, because that is when they were founded. Now I've got to add both strokes. Inside black. And then an outside red. There we go. Put that there. Oh boy, I've just got a storm warning, so that's fun. Anyway, let's do that. Let's see how that looks. I think we should move this down a bit. There we go. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and copy all of this. Bring it over to the other sleeve. Oops. We did that out of order, but it's fine. There we go. And now we just gotta move this to the right. Out there. There. That should be good. Okay, cool. Why does it look lower when they should be the exact same height? I don't know. I'm not gonna dwell on that. To the shoulders. I might need to swap these colors because otherwise it's going to be black on black. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Boop, 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 boop. No. I clicked black. Thank you very much. There we go. Ah, that looks worse. I don't like that as much. So, what if we just add a red stroke to it? No, not to that part. Oh, was that an inside stroke? It might have been. Yeah, okay, so outside 38. What? Okay, what is down here? That is... Ugh. Okay, I think it's gone now. Let's just do 5. That's a little small. 10. Alright, cool. So now let's put this on the shoulder. Let's rotate that. Make that a bit smaller. That should be good. How does that look? Pretty good, actually. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm thinking the paws and the collar are going to be a little too much. Because we already have them on the shoulder, so I'm just probably going to go ahead and nix that idea. But I like this a lot. Why did you not copy? I hit Control C. There we go. Flip that. Make it a little smaller. What about there? A little too small. Here, you can go away. There, that looks about right. Okay. Let's get the straight laces collar, which I forgot to do until now. Laces! We'll just make this red, and I think we'll make the rest of it except the top outline black. Let's get... Oh, here, let's close this first of all. Let's get our NHL logo. There we go. Let's put this here. How's that look? Looks about right, actually. That's rare I get that right in the first try. Alright, main color, edge. And then you become black. Boop. And you will be red. Alright, cool. I'm gonna be honest, and I know, like, I love two-tone jerseys, that's one of my things. I like this a lot, actually. I actually think this looks awesome. I'm a big fan of this. But we will be doing something different with the away jersey. It's hard to make a two-tone away jersey, so we will be doing something different, but I'm actually a big fan of this. Let's go ahead and export it. I have made Coyotes jerseys before, which you would have seen if you watched week 17, where I went through every jersey that I've made up to this point, or up to that point, I should say, not up to this point. But that is our dark jersey, and so we're going to be using a different logo for the light jersey, actually. We are going to be using... Where is it? Here it is. We're going to be using this logo. So this is a third logo they had a while. I don't know if they ever worn it on the front of a jersey, but I recolored it to make it more to like that era of Coyotes and the Kachina era. And this is what we're going to be putting on the front. So let's move that over there. And let's actually go to the logo. Whoops. There we go. That's what I wanted. How does that look? Too low. How about that? Pretty good. I'm going to make it a tad bigger. There, I think that's going to be what we want. So this can stay red, I think. Or we're going to change these stroke colors. Yeah. There we go. How's that looking? Well, I can't see the black stroke, but, you know. Okay. Okay, let's close the collar. Let's go back to the torso. It's our light jersey, so it's going to be white. I don't know if that works. Not really, no. Instead, let's do something different. That might be too big, but oh well. Let's make that a bit bigger. 20? Not 209. 25? Yeah, 25 looks good, I think. So let's grab both of those and move them down to about here. How does that look? I'm not I'm not going to be sure until I change the sleeves and stuff. So let's go ahead and get into that. Okay. Now let's get into the sleeves. No, I should hold off on that, actually. Okay, so you go away. You move up. Boom. Boom. Probably not 25. Oh, actually, that's fine. And then I just want to add like a little bit at the bottom. Cause I don't know why, but I hate the bottom of jerseys being bare. Or on the sleeves, I should say. No, I think I like it better here. Okay, so now we can do the stroke on you. So now we can grab that. There we go. Let's save that. And honestly, let's just copy this over again. And then we can just clear the other sleeve. And then we can paste it. Okay. Sometimes it copies, sometimes it don't. There we go. So that's probably not the right height. It is not. Okay, there we go. That's right. So now we just grab you and we... Come on. I want to move you. There we go. Okay. Let's move you a little more that way. And let's move you a little more. No, not you. A little more that way. There we go. Okay. And I think I want to do rounded shoulders for this one. So we're just going to go in and just turn these white. We don't really need to worry about the logo because it won't be seen. Rounded shoulders. And I actually think I do want these to stay black. And do something like this. How does that look if we do that? Okay. I think if we just make this bottom one a bit bigger. And then we move these up. How's that? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and copy these. Let's close the sleeves. I don't need those open anymore. I forgot to put the logo on the other one, but that's fine. Wyatt, no paste. Seriously? Come on. There we go. Man, that's so annoying sometimes. Okay, there we go. So now... I don't know why I closed that. I'm gonna need it later. Let's just do the normal Coyotes logo. I gotta get rid of that. And let's toss it on here. What do we think of that? Okay, a little too small. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's copy you. Alright, close the other shoulder for no reason. Oh, that looks weird. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. Instead, I actually need to go grab a logo that I accidentally deleted earlier real quick. I know what logo I want to use, so it should only take me a second to get it, but it is... Where is it? By the way, I always put the websites I use for logos in the description, so no need to worry about that. Here it is. No, not new. Here it is. Just gotta clean it up a little bit. No. Oh, it's an index image. RGB, please. And now we can do that. I'm actually gonna make sure the colors are the same because they don't really look it. Not what? Okay. Yeah, they're not quite the same. Anyways, I don't mind having two different shoulders on, or two different logos on the shoulders. Especially when it's like this, when a logo has really only ever been viewed one way. How's that? Okay. The positioning looks weird on it. How about that? Okay, that looks fine. I think we're gonna make this outer line white, though, to match with the logo on the other side. Like that. I think we're gonna make it a tad smaller. Okay. I'll stop messing with it now. Close up those shoulders. Alright, what do we want to do with the collar? I think I want to leave it mostly the same. Let's make these white. I'm clicking on the laces. Am I on the wrong collar? I sure am! Okay. It's so fine. I'm only a little stupid. Alright, and I think we just kind of just want to make this red instead of black. And I think that's good, honestly. I like the collar otherwise. And I think that's gonna be our light Coyotes jersey. So, I thank you for watching, and I'm not quite sure yet what I'm gonna be doing for the next series of this, but I guess we'll find out. I'll see you then.